Alright guys, welcome back to Full Moon Hot Rods. I haven't been able to work on the car for about 2 weeks. Had a lot of stuff going on. But anyway, I've been getting some parts in and I was going to show y'all what I've got and what's coming up here in the future as far as working on the car. But I guess I'll start here. I got a wiring harness. It's an easy wiring harness, a 12 circuit. This car is not going to have a lot of stuff on it. This will be plenty big for it, and everything's labeled, you know, as far as where the wires go and all that stuff. But I've used these in the past on other cars, and I've never had a problem with them. They've always worked real good, and they're pretty user friendly. I'd recommend them to anybody. I mean, because like I say, I've used them, I don't know, probably in the last 7 or 8 cars that I've built, I've used this in it and without any problems. But that's the wiring harness that we got. And let me see if I can show you what else we got in here. Got my gauges for it, and they're Dolphin gauges. I've used them a lot too. I've never used this particular one. I usually use a 5 gauge or a 6 gauge setup, but since this dash in this car is like the 32 truck, you don't have a lot of room to put instruments as far as in the factory opening. So I opted out to get the Dolphin gauges like this to put in it, and you just got a speedometer on this one, and then your fuel, oil, volts, and temperature is in this gauge, so it won't take up as much space. As far as a tack, I don't really need a tack. I mean, all I'm gonna do is just cruise around with this thing. But I've had real good luck out of this brand gauge. They're reasonable priced, and they've always worked good. I think out of all of them I've ever used, I've only had one that the temperature sending unit went out in it. And just put a new temperature sending unit, and that was good. But I'll keep showing y'all what we got here. Look. Set this one to the side. Let's see. This box here. This is the rear panel right here that goes where the trunk, the bottom of the trunk lid is, that your latch and all that stuff hooks to. So I bought it because I can buy it about cheaper than they make it now, as much as metal cost. But I'm gonna have to go here and modify it, cut it off right here, because I've raised the floor up in the trunk. So this piece here I actually have to be shorter, but this piece here will be right. So I can put this in the bag to get my latch and all that stuff working in the trunk. And it comes with the bracket and the latch piece, which I probably won't use this one. I've got actually another one over here that I'll probably use. Let's see. Then I got this. There's the hinge piece for the side of the trunk, the rubber bumpers for the trunk. There's the trunk lid handle. And the hinge lid, you know, the hinges for it, for the trunk lid, got those. The rubber and all the lineup pieces that go on the side of the body that lines the trunk lid up. There's the latch piece I was talking about. This one's a little heavier than the other one, so this will be the one I'll use. And then I got the latch itself for the trunk lid. And then I got this here. I reckon I'll show you this first. What I got here is the wood kit for the top of the car. Everything for the top. For a 30 Coupe or whatever. But I've got all the wood for it, new wood. Got a new header. That's the piece for the dome light. There's the header for it. Goes over the windshield right across here. I got that. There it goes on the side as far as up here. Some of the bows that go across the top of the car. That goes on the other side. There's some more of the wood. Another bow, but this stuff here is kind of pricey. They're pricey on the wood for these things, as far as I'm concerned. But I mean, as far as making it, you could make it, but I just didn't buy it as the deal with making this here. I'm gonna put this back in the box. Show you what else. I have to redo this box a little bit and get all that in there. All right, and you probably guess what this is. This here's the bolt kit for the top wood. That's all the bolts and screws and nails. But that's everything to install the wood kit in the top of the car. So I'm getting something to work with anyway. But now if I can just get time to work on it. All right, I got one more thing. I believe it's one more. Yep. Show you this. I got a 32 gas tank that I'm gonna put on it. I was gonna mount the tank inside the car behind the seat and stub off, make the frame stubby right up under the back edge of the car and put the spreader bar like that. I like that look, but I really didn't want the gas tank in the car, so I decided I cut the back of my frame rails off when I was building the chassis, but I kept everything. And I still got the spreader bar and all that, so I'm gonna go there and put the back of the frame back on, put the 32 gas tank and all on the back of it. And I think I'll like that better because the sedan, that's the way I've got it. It's got the gas tank, and as far as the 32 gas tank behind the car, and it works out real good. At least that way you don't smell gas and stuff all the time. So I think that's the way I'm gonna go with it. But the tank also comes with the pickup and everything to go in the tank, a rollover valve or a vent. It's got a check ball in it, where if it rolled over, it should seal up. No gas come out. It comes with all the gaskets and the screws for the sending unit to pickup. But I just want to give everybody an update on what I was doing. But we got a lot of stuff to work with, and I still got stuff that should be coming in that I'm ordering or going to order coming up. I still got to get all the window felt, the runners and stuff for the doors. There's a few pieces of rubber I got to get. I've got a lot of it already, but and I'm ordering some brake lines because I can order them cheaper than I can buy them all local. So we're getting close. Oh, and I got to get a transmission kit for my Turbo 350. I had never rebuilt a 350 turbo, but I'm gonna rebuild this one. I don't know if I'm gonna put it on YouTube because it may not work. Who knows? But I think it should be all right. But I'm gonna rebuild it, and then I'll let y'all know how it goes, if it works or not. But I guess that's about all I got on this video. It's not a lot, really nothing to work on or anything like that, just showing you what I got to work with. But guys, I appreciate you watching, like always. Like, share, subscribe if you hadn't. And I guess we'll check you on the next one. Later.